Hello, fellow YouTubers. My name is Ada and soon to be Switch Rican. I am a 34-year-old mother and wife, and I am from the Rockville, Illinois area. My reason to be doing this YouTube channel is to record my journey, document it, so that when later on in life, as I go through my life and through this journey, that I can see where I started at and not be disappointed. But you always use it as a reference as what I used to be and what I am gonna be or am. My highest weight ever was somewhere in the range of 335 and 350. I can't tell you exactly which was the highest. My first initial consult weight was 325. I had my last doctor visit about a week ago, and that was 317. It's not a lot of loss, but I've done what I've been told. It's a yo-yo world for me with weight loss. This is why for the last few years I've been looking back and forth and debating whether to have weight loss surgery. I'm a statistic person. I'm a person who likes to weigh the pros and cons, and trust me, there's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons. However, I'm willing to take a chance and do drastic measures now before it's too late. I barely can do much as it is right now due to the fact of other illnesses I have. I have fibromyalgia, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, hypothyroidism, chronic pains, anxiety, and last but not the least, diabetic. I've been diabetic for 8 years, going on to 9. I need to nail whatever I can do to get healthy and hopefully get rid of the diabetes. It just wreaks havoc on me. And not only me, it wreaks havoc on my family. I've seen firsthand what this disease does to people. Many of my family suffer from it. Many sadly have died due to complications of diabetes. 2 of my cousins died at the age of 33 and 34. They were twins. They died 6 months apart. My age, 34. Cause of death was kidney failure. Side effect of diabetes. I don't want that for my son, to see his mom die before time. I want him to see that I'm willing to fight, and I'm willing to give it all that I can to become healthy, to be there longer in life for him as he grows. So with that said, I have looked into weight loss surgery maybe for the past 2.5 years, and I got done thinking to myself, it's an easy way out. It's cheating. Do it yourself. Do it by eating right. Do it by exercising. I've tried it. Didn't work. Some people can do it. But me, didn't work. I was yo-yoing 20 pounds down and then 30 back up. It just wasn't sticking. It wasn't helping. My sugar, my diabetes wasn't getting any better. My chronic pain wasn't getting any better. My back wasn't really getting any better. My fibromyalgia was getting worse. And it has been getting worse. It's one of my main reasons is to lose weight, is to see if I can release some of the pressure that all this weight is pushing on my body. And hopefully I can enjoy life once again, laugh, play with my son. Just enjoy life in general. So like I said, for the past, let's say 2.5 years, I've been looking into a lot more of the weight loss surgeries. And came to the point where I thought, no, it's easy. No, I was naive. And to those who's had this surgery before, I give you kudos, mad kudos, because it is not an easy way out. And you took the plunge and did it. It is through the videos on YouTube, articles I've read, transformation videos, and most videos on YouTube that were people use to journal their journey that got me to the point to make my decision. My decision is to get the Duodenal Switch. I was approved by my insurance and my doctor, Dr. Brightman of Mercy Rock for Bariatrics. We'll be performing the surgery on November 14th. While watching all these videos on YouTube of others' journey, I realized it is not a magic switch, a pill, or a magic procedure. It's simply a tool that I will have to learn to use for the rest of my life, a tool that I would have to learn to respect and use. That if I don't pay attention to my tool and do not use it to the fullest potential, it can be catastrophic. So, by that I mean it could cause more damage to my health than I already have. So my hope through YouTube is using it to be more accountable for my self. Use it to maybe perhaps help somebody else who's trying to start the journey but doesn't know where to start. I'm not a video maker. I'm a photographer. I don't like being in front of cameras. I like being behind the cameras. But I feel my passion, photography, slipping away due to the fact that I can't do the stuff that I used to. I can't maneuver the way I used to. I'm hoping this surgery will do that. Would allow me to do that. I've always been heavyweight. I've never been skinny. And I'm not looking to get skinny. That's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to be a skinny person. I just want to be a healthy, loving wife and mother who enjoys life and that can enjoy life to the fullest. As I said, I was never skinny. Don't think I would ever be skinny. But when I had my son 8.5 years ago, I weighed between 195 and 210. Shortly after having him, I had to have the second part of my thyroid surgery, which was going to be a total thyroidectomy due to the fact that I had follicle cancer from thyroid follicle cancer, and it had to be removed. Little did I know the side effects that was going to happen, or how my life was going to change from that moment on. My thyroid being removed was the worst. I battled with lack of energy. Barely being able to get out of bed because I couldn't open my eyes. That's how tired I was. That's how bad my hormones levels were thrown away. That also caused me to get PCOS on top of everything else. So, one thing I've always dreamed of was being a mother. The big family. Believe it or not, I still dream of it. I wish I had more kids. I tell you that for sure. But I know the good Lord has plans for that in the future. If not, there's also other kids that need parents out there, and I'll be willing to give them a home. Moving on to back to the main important part. Having the total thyroidectomy caused me to gain 100 pounds within 6 months. 100 pounds. I was always used to be on the heavier side, but not to the extreme heavy side that I am. When I was 200 pounds, I was able to do things. Now, if I try to do one little thing, I'm exhausted or I'm in pain. I mean, long drives to a number on my back, on my leg. I just had to do something. And for me, that something is Duodenal Switch. Call it what you want to call it the easy way out. You can tell me, oh, you just need to diet and exercise. You can tell me whatever you want. But I know there are many others like me that are afraid to take the first steps. And there are also many others who've taken the steps already. And I am giving them the praise that they need, because if it wasn't for their videos, their posts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, I don't know if I would have had the guts to go through with it. Just because I wouldn't know anybody that has been successful through this. Some people that I've seen that have had great success and are still working on their goals are Heidi, great friend of mine named Heidi, another friend named Dusty, Alicia, beautiful Alicia, and Nirvana. Watching their videos is what kept me going. Told me to don't give up, don't settle for less than what you can. And I won't settle for less. I have a son who needs me, and I will not leave him until it is my time. But I'm not going to cut my time short here on earth because I didn't do nothing. I am taking a drastic change, and I am going to do the surgery. I'm scheduled for November 14th of this year, which is a month away exactly from today. And I hope that my video and my more to come videos help others to become healthy and to be happy.